What's up, guys? So let me give you the rundown of why I went back to Bleach Brave Souls. So I have not done a Bleach Brave Souls video in at least a few months. I haven't done too many videos in the past, maybe only a handful. And I just basically, when it comes to this game, I've been playing it since last January, since last year. So it's pretty much been a year on this game. Didn't quite exactly, play it throughout the entire year. I probably played half of the year, maybe a little bit more than half, and then took the other half of the year like as a break, because from time to time the game just gets stale, so I take a break, come back to it, and it feels new. So what I did have though, I had enough summoning tickets as well as accessory tickets saved up since the last time I stopped playing, and I did not use them, and then I pretty much stacked up even more because of all the New Year's events that did pass, and then the current events and all this kind of stuff. So here I was using up all my tickets. I have used about 300 summoning tickets in the past, and I have not gotten any 5 stars. And then this is almost another 300, it's like over 250 at least. And then there's also like a ton of accessory tickets on top of that. So I'm pretty much going everything. I did have to speed this up and commentate over it for many reasons. One, my friend was opening it because I have pretty bad luck, and he's the luckiest person that I know. So I figured, why don't you open all my tickets? And the problem was, doing a few multis, then having to get rid of the characters and augment and other stuff because it was filling up the character slots and the inventory. So I had to keep, pausing it, recording it, going back and forth. And the video was originally like 30 something minutes long of just doing all the pulls in this video. On top of doing all the tickets that I had to also use all the con points and just get all those jewels and stuff like that. So I had 96,000 con points from friend points and stuff like that. And this was also recorded basically during the New Year's banner still, after New Year's and before the current banner right now. So I'm pretty much going to be showing you guys a aftermath, just kind of showing you what the account is. So the reason why I went back into Brave Souls was because they had their whole New Year's thing going on. They had step up multis, and then for logging in 15 days into the new year, you get yourself a 5-star summoning ticket, which I'll be getting tomorrow, and I'll probably save it for the next video. Who knows what the Brave Souls video will be, but I will do videos once in a while. Just to kind of, not something crazy, to do videos all the time, but from time to time bring you guys something interesting or cool that happens in the game. So the thing is, back when I was playing Brave Souls, it never occurred to me to, keep all my characters, get the max leveled, and then, get the orbs, and then just do whatever you want. So, thanks to Binex, he pretty much changed my mentality towards that. So now I max all the characters just to maximize the amount of orbs I can get. And I've been stacking ever since. I've stacked a lot of orbs. I pretty much I used up all my orbs during the New Year's. I got Dangai Ichigo. That's the thing that got me into the game. First day of step-ups, got nothing but 4 stars. I was already like, my Brave Souls luck did not change. Second day, do my 50 or my 100 step-up, whatever it was. I was like, okay, what can I get? And I heard Ichigo's voice. So I was like, oh, it's probably some trash white Ichigo or something. And when I heard Final Getsuga and I saw Mugetsu, I was just like so surprised. So because of getting Mugetsu, the Dangai Ichigo, I went back into Brave Souls and honestly been loving it again. I grinded out all the New Year stuff. I did every single very hard mission 100 times and every regular normal mission like 10, 30 times, however many times you have to grind it. Almost did all the co-op missions as well. So I was doing all the orders, was doing a lot of stuff. Now I'm basically, trying to do new stuff because the Brave Battle system got updated. So I have to go from the 10th seat and go all the way up to captains. But, it gets pretty rough because it's really competitive now. So going through all these tickets, there's so many tickets saved up. Over 250, like, regular premium summons or something like that. But on the bright side is, in the past, I used to ditch all my characters and just augment them to the 5 stars. That's all I cared about. I cared about 5 stars and 6 stars now. Didn't really care about the orbs you can get for max leveling them. So that was pretty much the biggest mistake I made. I lost on a lot of characters that I will have to regain basically. So it wasn't a bad idea for me to get 4 stars because I was hoping that the 4 star I would get a lot more 4 stars from these tickets just so I can max them out and then eventually get rid of them. So that's my current mentality now. I did get a lot more orbs since then. I maxed out a lot more characters. Currently waiting on some kind of points event or something, just to use my soul tickets on. But going through all these pulls, honestly, I really just had a 5-star in mind. Like, I really wanted to get a 5-star. I never got a 5-star from any ticket. And, I only got a 5-star from a ticket when it was a guaranteed 5-star ticket back in April when they gave out the red Byakuya from a frenzy. So since they gave you a guaranteed 5-star ticket for that month of logging in, that was the only time I ever got a 5-star in a ticket. So I was really trying to get it. And it was honestly disappointing, you know, going through all these summoning tickets. It was so disappointing. I was like, at least I expected more 4-stars. You know, there was a ton of times where I was getting 3-stars, and the characters basically piling up. So the ones I didn't have, I would feed into each other, then lock them so I wouldn't accidentally augment or sell them. And then all the duplicates I would feed into other ones. So basically, I'm just constantly like recycling the characters now after I max them and get the orbs. So that's the good thing. Now, the next banner I'm really waiting for is for the Riruka banner, that also has, I think, time skip Rukia, and I'm not sure who else it does. And I hope that since it's going to be the anniversary of the game soon, I hope they do more step-ups or something cool. So after all these premium summon tickets, it finally occurred. Alright, something finally good came out of all these single tickets. And it took me, at least in my game history. Alright, I am so unlucky when it comes to Brave Souls, but I still love the game just because it's the best Bleach game I played. I even like it more than Bleach Online now. So, the first ×10 Brave Soul Summons ticket. You know, I honestly just had terrible luck. I did 300 tickets in the past, almost another 300, and then finally a 6-star hit me. And I was, you know, just surprised. I got Harry Bell. I wanted Harry Bell in the past, just because it's Harry Bell. And then, you know, they had a Christmas one, which I would have loved over it. But I was like, man, I finally got a freaking 5-star. And then she can 6-star on top of that. So that's another one I could have. So if I could finally get a 5-star from all the tickets I used in the game. I mean, I had to have been through at least 500 tickets just in my entire year of playing Brave Souls. And, you know, I was having high hopes for the 4-star and 5-star tickets. But those tickets should just be called 4-star tickets because I literally did not get anything. You know, I expected a 5-star from 10. I really think I was going to get a second one, but I didn't. So I was very disappointed in that, you know, and that's the thing that happens to me when I use the 4-star, 5-star tickets. It always keeps happening, and it's just the biggest problem when it comes to that. So, you know, unfortunately, going through these tickets, it did take a while. I think it took at least an hour to go through everything, and that was only to record maybe more than an hour, like maybe an hour and a half to go through everything you're going to see on the video. And then it was only 30-something, like almost 30 to 40 minutes of footage. And then I had to speed it up and cut it out because it would have been too boring. Wouldn't have that many things to talk about. So, you know, gotta freaking end it. So, all the 4-stars, no 5-star. And then it came to the accessories. Now, funniest thing is when it comes to accessories, right? So, I have done, I keep track in my Discord. I did at least like 46, 47, 48 fusions from 3-star accessories to 4-stars. And I still, up to this day, do not have any sort of Tenshintais, and I don't have any Chappies. Now, in 48 fusions, no Chappies, no purple Tenshintais. I have 2 greens, maybe 3 greens even, 2 blue Tenshintais, 2 orange Tenshintais, and even 2 power Tenshintais, which is just like power Tenshintais, really. So the only ones I'm missing is purple ones, which can go for my Hogyoku Aizen, which I don't have. And I personally didn't have high hopes for the accessories either, because accessories go terrible for me. I don't know why. I don't know why my luck can be so bad in these games. Like, I put in so much effort and never get rewarded. So going through all these tickets, I personally did not have high hopes. You know, I honestly didn't even see myself getting a 4-star. So I was pretty much relying on the 4-star accessory ticket, which was like, I just hope to get something good, you know? I honestly don't need any more headbands, don't need any more watches, don't need any more Serete books. I am maxed out on those, and when it comes to point events that reward you with 4-star accessories, I always manage to miss out. So I was really hoping, you know, that something will come my way and I will just, you know, be able to enjoy it, you know, be happy for once. And it's honestly, you know, at this point, this was also very late at night when we were doing these pulls, and it was a few days ago. So a lot has changed on the account since then. And, you know, I'm really hoping that the 1-year anniversary events do bring step up, because these orbs are stacking up and I don't have anything to use them on except for the Riruka banner, which I'm saving for. So, as you guys see, the premium accessory tickets were nothing crazy, and then the accessories managed to fill up, so I was like, screw it, you know, let's just expand it one time and we can do all the pulls. So, going through the Brave Soul accessory tickets, like, oh man, it was so much. And then I got an orange Tenshintai, which was, I think, my third one now. So I have a bunch of Tenshintais, except for purples for Hogyoku Aizen, which really needs it. So I was like, man, I really need that. And then the 3-star accessories, you know, it was another disappointment. No 4 stars from that. And I have so many of these freaking accessories already 4-starred in the first place. But then the 4-star accessory came. I was joking around to my friend. Like, let me just get a Chappie. You know, I never got a Chappie from Fusions. And I wanted a blue Chappie for a Mugetsu. So I literally joked around with my friend. And when I saw this Chappie, I could not believe it. I was just like, really? 48 Fusions later, and on top of that, I got a blue Chappie that was perfect for my Mugetsu. I was shocked. I did not know what to do when I saw this. I stared at the screen for the longest. I was joking about it. I literally said, just give me a blue Chappie from the ticket to my friend. And when I saw it, I just was shocked. That was literally like that was like the best possible thing to get. And that was my first Chappie. You can see here from my accessories, they did not change up to this day that much. I did more fusions on top of that. But this is my first Chappie. Still don't have any purple Tenshintais. And here I just maxed it out. I can't evolve it because I don't have the blue powders. So I will have to wait until next Wednesday or like Tuesday, whatever day it is, to get that to a 5-star and then max it. But I was so shocked. Like you would not believe my reaction. And I don't have the live one because we didn't record commentary during we were doing that. So, and then using all the con points, you know, Con's Corner, working them nights, you know, trying to get that money. So these things are honestly like, I already had so many jewels and crystals. I honestly just didn't really need anything, but I was like, okay, I stacked up with 96k. I should have probably waited till 100k and then just used 100k. But honestly, like, this is just nothing. So I was super shocked, you know, getting a Chappie. And, you know, it was actually a really lucky day because after an entire year of Brave Souls, I managed to get the best possible Chappie that I could have got. You know, if I wanted a Chappie, I would have wanted either, you know, I wanted blue the most. I didn't care about the other colors. But if I didn't get a blue, I would have at least wanted a power one for my red Kenpachi, or at least a green one for my green Kenpachi. So that's what I would have wanted. But, you know, anything is better than a freaking headband, a book, or a watch. So I'm grateful. Like, I was so happy when I got a Chappie. My first Chappie, you know, the Fusions didn't get me a Chappie, but a 4-star something or a 4-star accessory ticket did get me it. So I was just insanely shocked. Like, I could not believe it. So it was honestly a great moment. I was really freaking happy. Really happy. You know, it finally worked out for that. And then going through all these freaking orbs, and it was just, you know, so much stuff. I already had, like I said, everything. The XP crystals are nice because it would speed up the way I max. All my characters are just still there. But yeah, you know, I was actually wondering, like, what's the best thing you could get? And you know, you do get like a lot of large crystals, large jewels. So it's not that bad. I mean, I already had a ton stacked up. Like, you will see my inventory. After this stuff, I will be showing you guys, you know, the stuff that's on my account. And feel free to add me. You'll see my ID later on in the video. So if I have room for the friends, just add me. But you know, if you do send me a request on Brave Souls, please put in the comments below what your name is and what character you're using, because you know I really just get a lot of requests from a bunch of random people, and you know I don't really want to add them if I don't know them. So if you want to add me, just put me down with your name, and I'll be sure to add you when I see it, and I'll respond to your comment for, you know, whenever I do add you. But let's go into the actual account overview so you can actually see what went on. Alright, so guys, we're up to the current day, you know, as of Friday. So this is basically what the account is at this point. So I got a lot of orbs, you know, just been maxing these characters. These are the ones I'm working on. So I was going on order from 3 stars and then pretty much all the way up. The worst ones are going to be the 5 stars. So I have a ton of stuff for the account. So I'm just going to basically go over, you know, you guys witnessed everything. So let's just see. Alright, the current banner was actually something I wouldn't mind going for. But I'm really waiting for Riruka. Riruka is definitely my Bleach waifu. I like Riruka over everybody. Like, I don't know. There's just something about that Ariana Grande hairstyle. But this Kisuke is something I really wanted. Then there's also, like, Hinako I don't want. I don't want her. And then Soda. Like, she is so amazing. Soda no Shirayuki is just a beast in Brave battles and PvP. And the good thing is that when you get a 5-star, you get one of these 3. But the bad part is, you know, even though I don't have any of these characters, it's like a 3% chance to get a 5-star. And on top of that, I really want to get everything but Hinako. So, and then like the New Year's event, I really just not risking it. They're nothing too special. I do have a few more tickets saved up, which, you know, I might as well just use it now, right? Just get it on, over with. So this is just a few tickets I managed to get in the next few days. Probably not getting anything. I will be like super shocked if we actually get anything on like a random few tickets. But you know, there's been like all those tickets saved up. It's definitely been a while. It has been a long while, and now I really hope for some kind of good event to go into Brave Souls though. I pretty much have just been using up the soul tickets on the Hiyori Mutinies event because the lottery is pretty good, and on top of that, you do get yourself a lot of more materials, and then all these tickets. Honestly, it's not gonna be anything good. And then, you know, I actually did in the past try for the accessory summon, but never got anything good, so I just, you know, avoided it ever since. So let me just give you guys my ID. So my status, just the ID is up here, you know, right above the coins for Brave Battles. Add me there. You know, I'm the Savage who has my YouTube channel as their description. Now, I had this since I started Brave Souls. So I just put it in there, you know, just had it. You know, I was like, I didn't care what happened. People find me, they find me. I was a very small channel since then, and I just kept it. So these are the main characters I use. Since I just got Don Guy, and I haven't maxed Aizen until like the first week of this year, I'm trying to use them more just so I can see them in the top 5 characters. But Hachigen was my first 5-star, and I didn't get him until a week into the game. So I was actually using a 4-star when I started. I need to catch up on the story mode because I wasn't here when they got released. Brave Battles, like I said, I'm working on it. This is my second week right now, so I'm trying to get into the 8th seed. And then in the past year of playing, I have 196 days logged in, and I pretty much missed, you know, I missed a lot. I took a lot of breaks. Personally, I just, you know, the game is a lot more fun when you just do take breaks, but like, I grinded so much, a lot of coins, experience earned. It's definitely been a long journey when it comes to Brave Souls. This is the longest game that I played on my phone. I usually quit all the other ones. So the Darkwing Frenzy, you have like an entire freaking year for this. Like it has like 40 days. It's like 46 days when it started, and I have farmed, I think, most of everything that I need. I even did like all the work orders for very hard. So I've been doing this. It gives you pretty good lotteries and 4-star characters for augments. That's all you really need to see. The last thing, I'll just show you guys the orders, and then we'll go into all the other stuff. So as far as the special orders go, and this is like, you know, the 3rd video I'm recording on the same day, so I do apologize. So you have the Darkwing Friends, which all the only ones I have left are the co-op ones, which I will do over time. You know, there's still such a long time to do this. I'm really hoping for a point event. But let's just go into the accessories first. So you guys can see the misfortune. You know, honestly, I have so many accessories that I wish let's just go by accessory type, I guess. So all my Tenshintai collections, Gin has 2. My Don Guy had 2 Tenshintais, but since I got 1 Chappie, I used the Chappie for autos. 2 Power Chappies, 2 green ones as well. So I could have sworn there's 3 oranges. So I got mixed up with that. You know, Shinji. Then the Spirit Core, which I don't use. These little things. So all the 3-star accessories I use for fusions. The 2 stars, 1 stars, and all the hearts is what I use for everything else. So many freaking Serite bulletins. Like, this thing kills me when I do fusions. On top of that, headbands as well. Watches, by far the worst thing. I got 3 blue watches all on the same day. You know, these accessories are ridiculous, honestly. And then I did try re-rolling a bunch of stats for 5-star accessories. So you don't see all the accessories I ever fused, but there was an insane amount of accessories. So now the goal is to get another blue Chappie. Then get, you know, pretty much get more Chappies. I need to get 2 of every single colored Chappie, just so I can use it for all my other characters. My only Chappie, and I'm really grateful for it. It's just like, Don Guy is a beast. You know, he is probably the most balanced character in the game. Then I have a bunch of power hearts here ready for, you know, all the fusions. So when I get that 5-star Chappie, I'll be using it. And then hopefully trying to reroll the stats on the Chappie to get something good. But, you know, I hope to get more Chappies in the future. Now we can go into the good stuff. All the characters that I have left. I have a lot of characters. You know, let's just check the album. You know, there's a lot of characters that I ditched as far as 4-star to 3-star goes that I didn't max. So I do regret it now, but, you know, I changed. So now I'm actually farming for the orbs. But I have 230 out of 505 characters in the game. Still a lot of characters to 6 stars, to believe it or not. So I didn't actually 6-star all of them yet. But, you know, I have more than half the characters in the game at this point. And, you know, let's just go into the inventory. So when it comes to, this is the main team I just use the strongest team, I guess. Second team is what I'm farming, and then the third team is a Brave Battles team, so I use Kenpachi, Hogyoku Aizen, and Dangai. Just insane damage. So my most prized possession is definitely, Hogyoku Aizen, Dangai, Gin, and then I really did love Soifon when I got her, Red Kenpachi, Shinji, when the first step-ups were around, and then I got Momo and all this other stuff. Stark, I need to max out, he'll be my best green type. Then I have Nell, then I have Tengen, Mio duo, Mayuri duo, Baby Nell, which is probably the cutest character when it comes to Brave Souls, by far the cutest one. She's always just smiling. It's a little mischievous right here. But going into everything else. So the new Harry Bell, which I need to max. Kira, Academy, freaking what's her name? Momo, yeah. I keep calling Tobyume Momo. Like, I honestly, they seem like the same person. It really does. They seem like the exact same person. So yeah, it's Momo and that's Tobyume. The red, the green Yamamoto is gonna get a 6-star. I bought a character pack, and believe it or not, I got the same Byakuya I already had, and my Byakuya was already maxed out, so just saving him for 6-star. Ishin is also going to 6-star, so I'll be looking forward to that. Kisuke was, after Hachigen, he was my most used character that finally got. I used Kisuke a lot, even though he wasn't the greatest. Tessai, Kendo Kenpachi, I need to 6-star. Noitora. Okay, the cool thing is they gave you for New Year's, they gave you a con, which is just, free orbs for maxing him. And he's a 5-star con. I'm like, yo, you gotta keep this guy. Then you have yourself also a free Ichigo for the New Year's login today, which is just, regular Soul Reaper Ichigo basic with this kimono outfit and everything. But Dangai is pretty much the only thing I need. White Ichigo, Ikaku, then you have the free Renji, which he does 6-star. Now, there's a lot of characters I need to 6-star, the Visors, the Toshiro, this is the Brave Battles one. The Green Mayuri, Soifon, Yoruichi. So, this is the third video I'm doing today, guys. I'm way out of it. Yoruichi, Red Yamamoto. I got this Byakuya from the character pack as well. 2 Retsus, the old Aizen, the Frenzy characters here, which I pretty much collected. I didn't max all of them. I only maxed Byakuya and Ichigo. I have a lot of Orihime crystals, and I don't have Ulquioras as well. All the raid characters are just stacking up, and then all the 4-stars that I need to max. There's a lot of them. These are the characters that I'll use to augment all the leftovers. So once they're maxed, then I can finally ditch them. So it's good that I'm finally, trying to maximize my orbs and stack them. All the 3-stars, and just keeping a select few. Trying to max all the 3-stars, and then have 2-stars to max out as well. So these are all the characters. A lot of time has been spent on Brave Souls. A lot of time. And honestly, it's still fun. And then I'll show you the crystals and jewels. That's what I was talking about. So crystals wise, I'm pretty stacked. My stamina crystals were pretty low, but they're back up again. XP crystals, these are like the frenzy characters too. So the Ichigo I've maxed, and I still have all these crystals left over. Byakuya's maxed. Toshiro I did not do anything. Orihime I did not do anything but farm these crystals as well. Mayuri I didn't do it, and then Ulquiorra I just stacked up, and his soul tree is almost max. So I will get his 6-star maxed out as well. Then the jewels, Hogyokus are a pain to get, and I have a lot of characters that can get 6-star potential. So I will need to, get more Hogyokus. Then you have all the defense jewels, spiritual pressure jewels, attack jewels, stamina jewels, and focus ones. Now, when I was maxing out Dangai and Hogyoku Aizen, you need to realize that I had no soul tree on them, especially Mugetsu. So I had to use up all the jewels for that, and you can see all the amounts that have been stacked up. But I'm really enjoying Brave Souls. It's a great game. I'll do videos here and there just to show off some things. Really looking forward to the Riruka banner because I want to pull for it. I really want to get Riruka. So that's the only other character I see myself going for in the future. There's my ID. You guys can add me. Definitely check the game out if you're a Bleach fan. And if you just want to play a really good Bleach mobile game or just a Bleach game in general or any good mobile game, then I can suggest you to do this. I was trying to get the Naruto Blazing video out, but I ran out of time. So this is the last video for the weekend. I would have to record the Blazing video for probably next week. And it would probably be better because then I'll be more situated, more experienced, and probably have better characters and stuff for that as well. So the Blazing video will get postponed. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time.